y'all, I'm going to do a quick review of the Scott S2 release. I absolutely love this release. I love the Scott Longhorn Expert Small. Love the feel of that release and everything. One thing I noticed here lately, and it's all between my ears, is that I lock down on my pointer finger whenever I'm trying to execute a shot under pressure. But I never really thought about, well, why don't I use that to my advantage? So I decided to try a wrist strap release or index release. This is a new one that Scott just came out with, and it really seems to have helped me with that, because as I'm pulling, I do apply pressure with my pointer finger, and so it just kind of helps the release go off, which is great. I mean, it's just making it work for me. The thing that I really like about this release is how adjustable it is. So it comes with different triggers on there. You can have one that's kind of set forward. It has this one, which is the kind of swooped back one, and there's two different positions on here where you can mount that. You can move that forward and backwards and really kind of fine tune where you're at. This one is the one with as you can see, it has the strap, so it has two screws that you undo on there, and then you can move that strap forward and backwards. They do have one that's a solid piece. I believe that there's still adjustability on that, but it's just more solid and just kind of sways. I didn't necessarily want that for target archery. It'd be really great for like hunting. Then the two cool things that I really like about this release are it has a set screw back here behind the trigger that dictates how far the trigger travel is, so you can actually give it some travel if you would like. Then not only do you have that feature, which you can actually make it a zero travel, which is very nice. It also has these two screws. What these two screws are is the tension screws. So they both do the same thing. You can change the poundages and stuff on there. You can change it up to like 1 pound in weight of how much tension it takes to pull the trigger to get it to fire, because it is a dual sear. You have the little locking deal here, locks down, and then you push it and it goes off. Really love this release. If you're having any kind of issues where if you're shooting a hinge or a button or anything and you lock your fingers down on it and it just seems like nothing's going off and you're just really starting to pull real hard, I would just recommend giving an index release a try. You know, kind of one of those things that people look at it like it's a hunting tool. It can be for target as well. And it doesn't make you any less of an archer if you're shooting an index release. It's a mechanism that releases the bowstring whenever, you're pulling on it, basically. So that's going to be Scott Archery. That's the S2. They do have some other ones that are really great too. They have one that even has a click. It's the Verge. I thought about picking one of those up because I think that's a really neat idea. They've had the Verge for a couple years now, but it's a super solid index release, and just give it a try.